Okay, y'all, I'm back. We here, we love you, right? Okay, y'all, check out the disclaimer as well as the description box down below. Thank you for all your love and support. Okay, so y'all, we gonna jump right into this, right? So, here's the thing. Right, here's the thing. Okay. So, a lot of you have been through a lot of toxicity. Okay, a lot of you could have been tied to this devil energy. A lot of you could have been through a lot of chaos, a lot of turmoil, a lot of trials and tribulations here. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Your ancestors and your spiritual guides want you to know it was nothing personal. Okay, they don't want you to take this very personal, but they made this happen. Okay. They needed certain things in your life to happen so that you can balance yourself out truly. You needed to mature in certain areas. Okay, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you may have not been aware of. Okay, they needed you to see things from a different point of view. Okay, they needed you to bring that fire out in you. Okay, they needed you to see certain things for what they truly were. Like, they needed you to see things with your spiritual eyes. Okay, they needed you to see things, started seeing things with your spiritual eyes. Okay, not on the surface level, but on a spiritual level. Okay, so you guys went through these tests, you guys went through these events in your life, but it was only to balance you out. Okay, it was only to bring balance to you. You needed to mature spiritually. Like, you needed to mature here when it came to this spiritual aspect. Okay, because y'all know how we were kids and we were children, and we didn't have to go through certain things, right? We didn't have to watch our back, right? Like, things were literally just free spirit. You didn't have to, you know, it was certain things as a child that we didn't have to go through that us now had to go through, like spiritual things, right? So third eye energy, source needed you to see things with your spiritual eyes, okay, with your third eye here. Okay, so you've been through a lot here, but the spirit does not want you to take it personal. This was just building you up. Okay, this was balancing you out. This was elevating you. Okay, this was maturing you to a level where, one, you can come out of certain things, right? You could see things from a different, point of view here. Okay. Definitely needing you to see things with your spiritual eyes. So it was kind of like battle. Okay. Your spirit team let certain things happen so that you can learn when to set boundaries. Okay, so that you can learn when to block certain things off. And I feel like a lot of you could have had a lot of, teary nights. A lot of you could have been hurt a lot. A lot of you could have been betrayed a lot. A lot of you could have been through a lot of things that had you talking about why. Like, why is this going? Like, you could have a soul that's very pure. You can have a soul that's very innocent. You could be there for a lot of people, right? You could when one eat, you want everybody to eat. Like, you could be that kind of person, but see, spirit's like, no, so, your spiritual guides had to learn you, right? And source already knows you. So they had to put certain things in your life so that you could start seeing things, so you could start seeing the world with your spiritual eyes, okay? They needed you to get your mind right, okay? You're meant to matured here, okay? And it's not saying that you were immature, but they needed you to mature spiritually, if that makes sense, right? Because for me, for instance, right, I'm gonna tell y'all, I always gotta tell y'all a little bit of me. I was the type of person that always seen the good in people, right? But then we have to understand and understand that sometimes the bad can outweigh the good, right? And people choose to do bad things. If you were put in certain situations, it was so that you can see the truth of certain situations, okay? And sometimes, because sometimes I used to turn that blind eye, right? I used to be the one to cover myself up and say, and it wasn't purposely, it's just I used to try to think that people were like me, right? Not try to think, but like they just don't know what they're doing, right? Maybe they didn't mean that. That's me, okay? Maybe they didn't mean what they just said. Maybe I looked at this situation. I will blame myself in a sense, like maybe I looked at that situation wrong. Okay, maybe it was something that I did that made this person, but it wasn't anything that you did. This is just who people truly are. This is just what the world truly is. Okay, so Spirit puts you in certain situations so that you can see things and people for who they truly are. You can see the world for what the world truly is. Okay, so, a lot of us definitely needed to mature spiritually. Okay, because just because you have a good heart and a good soul does not mean everybody else around you does, right? So, and that's something that a lot of us had to realize, is that, dang, okay, there's these people are not like me, right? You stand out, okay? You stand out from the rest. You're different, okay? Like we were like, a lot of us are empathic, okay? So, and this is one of the reasons why you probably blamed yourself a lot for certain situations. This is probably why you felt bad for ending certain connections. This is probably why you felt bad for, not sticking with someone, whether that's family, whether that's friends, ones who you called your friends, your loved ones. Okay. But your angels are going to gift you something here. Okay. You're now on this journey of spiritual enlightenment. Okay. A lot of you are now on this journey of spiritual enlightenment. Okay. You're on this new journey here. Okay. And this was their plan. So your angels want to give to you. Okay. They want to give to you. Okay. Could be your spiritual gifts. Gifts, things can come in many different shapes and forms, okay? They could be giving you information, okay? But your status is changing, okay? Your status is changing, okay? Your money is changing. Your status is changing and your finances is changing, okay? For the better, though, guys. For the better, for the greater. Okay, your status is definitely changing here. Okay, let's see what else. Alrighty. You guys hit that like button, okay? If you haven't already liked the video, subscribe. Okay, if you are not subscribed to the channel, right? Yeah. So you guys definitely have certain beliefs, right? You believe certain things, right? It's like your mind was made up about certain things, people, places, and Source had to tear that down. They had to tear that down. They had to show you the truth, okay? They had to show you the truth here, okay? They have to show you the true world, true people, how people, Ace of Swords. Can't make it up, guys. Okay, before I even said it, right? I mean, before the card even came out, I said it. So that's a double confirmation. They needed you to see the truth about all of this chaos, all of the destruction, just tearing this old structure down that was built off of false beliefs, right? So they tore that down here. So a lot of people could have had ego death, okay, or just how can I say, like I don't know, could be a spiritual. I want to say a worldly death. I don't know, and the reason why I say that is because how we were looking at people, or how we was looking at the world here. Okay, so I know it definitely happened to me. Okay, I know I went through this process. Okay, so, the old structure got torn down here. Okay, your guides and and it's crazy because it may hurt. Like, and this is the thing. The thing is, this is like the things that your angels, like your spiritual team, is showing you. It definitely hurted. Okay, it definitely. If you haven't already went through this, you may be about to go through this, or you're going through this now. Okay, so these things that you truly see about people that you loved, okay, the people that was close to you, you see the truth. Okay, these people was false masks, false energies, false places, just false everything. This world is just built off of a false. And so you're seeing the truth here, okay? And it could have hurted, it definitely could hurt, and you see that you hear the train going, so that's confirmation. There's a lot of things, a lot of illusions being painted, okay? So, your ancestors, your spiritual team, could have showed you a lot here, okay? But they were building you up. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. They were building you up to be this king, to be this queen, okay, to elevate you so you can, they were placing you where you naturally belonged, okay? And you don't belong with the crowd. You don't belong with you're a leader, okay? You're a leader here, okay? A lot of you could be caring for communities, like you truly care. Like I'm telling you, I literally just said, a lot of you could really truly care about the world. A lot of you could really truly care about the people around you. Like, you guys could really truly care about, things, okay? And people like that, certain things, and people like that are meant to build legacies, are meant to build communities, are meant to build, and this is where you're headed, okay? So, but you were not seeing the truth. And you needed to see the truth before Spirit put you in this position, right? So you needed to see how people truly were, okay? You definitely needed to see how people truly were, okay? How the world truly was, okay? Before, Spirit gave you this position, before they blessed you. I told you your angels are blessing you here, okay? So that way you can go in this with a fresh pair of eyes, right? Your third eye, your spiritual eyes, okay? And not just your two eyes, but all three of your eyes, okay? You can go in with all three of your eyes, or just your spiritual eye, okay? All right. What else, you guys? Let's see. Yeah, you're definitely on your path, your true path. Okay, your destiny here. You are going towards your destiny. Okay, you are on that path. You guys will be very abundant here. Okay, very stable. Okay. You guys have been enlightened in so many ways. Okay, you have gotten enlightened in so many ways. Like, you guys know a lot now, okay? A lot that you guys know a lot, and you guys have seen a lot, okay? A lot of things that you may have not known before, okay? Things that you may not have seen before, all right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is here. So it's like a spirit, maybe an awakening, okay? So I guess, spiritual awakening happened with you, okay? Yeah, you guys have let go of certain beliefs, and because you have, it's like you see the truth. I'm telling you, there's this wish fulfillment that's coming in, you guys. And I don't know what this is, okay, you guys? Once it comes, or if it has already come, let me know, okay? But you guys, I'm telling you, there's an old structure that has been demolished here, okay? You guys have let go of certain beliefs. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely you guys definitely left a lot of people out in the cold, or had to. Okay. Yeah, you're getting this rebirth, okay? This new life, this brand new life. There's a brand new life, okay? There's a brand new life here because right? You see things differently here. Okay, and because you do, and because you are following the guidelines, and you're accepting, okay, what you see, there's this rebirth that's happening, okay? There's this rebirth that's happening here. Yeah, it's time to celebrate, okay? It's time to celebrate the new. There's the new that's here, okay? Moving on, moving forward here from the old life, the old way of living, the old way of being, the old way of thinking, okay? All right, so let's see. What is this? Huh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot that happened here. Okay, there was a lot of chaos, y'all. There was a lot of like burdens. You went through a lot of burdens. Okay, you carried heavy burdens here. You were deceived. Okay, you were deceived a lot. We were deceived as a whole. Okay, but you still is getting this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you're still getting it. You're still getting it. Okay. Yeah, these people definitely try multiple ways to slow this down, okay, to stop this, to delay this, okay? But you had to go within. Okay, you guys went within. It was something inside of you. There's something inside of you. Okay, and I feel like they tried to take the outside of you, but it's like you guys went within. Okay, you guys went within here. Okay, they definitely tried to delay this. They tried to stop this. Okay, but you guys definitely isolated yourselves. You went within to put a lot of things to rest. It's like you really pondered on this, like you really thought about certain things. Like you guys could have been getting a lot of downloads. You guys could have been seeing who is really your enemy, the enemies here. Okay, who was collaborating against you, who's the real thieves, right? Who was really stealing from you, who was really sneaky, what was really going on, okay? Like I'm telling y'all seeing the truth. Okay. Yeah, why you couldn't elevate, right? Why you couldn't get certain promotions? Why you couldn't? It's like that saying. I'm picking up that saying. Like every time I get 2 steps forward, I get knocked 10 steps back. And you guys are realizing that's not by mistake. Okay, like the world was really built against us like that. Like it wasn't a mistake. Okay, that's not by coincidence here. Yeah. a lot of you have courage. And this is what I was saying. You was put through certain trials and tribulations so this fire can come out. This passion can come out of you. Okay? Because the source know what they doing. They pick their people, who got this and who got that. And you were the one that had this spark, this fire. Okay? You were the one that had the courage here. Okay? Could be a rebel. And so source gifted you with the light. Gifted you to see the truth. Okay? Gifted you with the light here. Okay? Yep, so that you can heal the world. I'm telling you, some of you are star seeds. So you using this gift that source gave you, right? The information that source gave you, that and what your angels are about to give you to heal the world, okay? To heal certain people, to give back, right? To give back here. You said yes, okay? Yep, the spiritual realm has officially granted you this freedom, okay? So the spiritual realm has officially granted you this freedom, okay? To build this legacy, to build these empires, okay? So y'all passed these tests. You have passed the test. You have listened, okay? You've listened, okay? You've passed these the test. Like, you have passed the test. You listened, you passed the test, you listened. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Kudos, guys. Good job. Congratulations. You passed the test. Okay. It's giving me that Frogger game. Y'all know how Frogger, if you ever play Frogger, and you know how Frogger, you start from one side of the road, right? And then you have all these trucks, these semi-trucks, and you have to pass these trucks. And then once you go through the roads, and then you have to go through the waters, right? So once you pass... And you know how they have like certain spots, certain positions, so it may be like 6 or 7 spots, and then you take one frog, right? And the frog goes and past the trucks, right? And then it passed the water, you pass the water, and then once you pass the water, you sit in like this seat, right? It's like this seat. You sit in, it's giving me you sitting on your throne now. Okay, and I feel like it's certain levels you had to go through. I feel like it's certain certain levels you had to go through, certain tests you had to pass, right? You had to bypass. And I feel like each level, because right here is showing me that you guys went through a lot, like you were shown a lot. Because in this cup there's a snake. Okay, in this cup there's a head. In this cup there's like, okay, so somebody could have offered y'all like money, jewelry, diamonds, like trying to sell you out, like sell your soul or something like that, right? So it's like, okay, somebody could have offered you diamonds, right? Money, and you said no, right? So source could have taught you about not selling your soul or the truth about money, right? Then source could have turned around and showed you about snakes, real people that are deceptive and deceitful, right? Serpents, okay? Then source could have showed you the truth about people for real, right? They could have showed you the truth about the news, right? So it could have been multiple things that you could have went through, the truth about certain things. So it's like each test you pass, you have to go through, because as you know, in Frogger, every time you sit, the frog gets in its place and it wins or whatever, then you have to, another frog, it has to start at the end. So you went through a lot of tests, okay? You went through a lot of lessons, and you actually, those lessons that you went through, you actually learned from those lessons. Like you didn't fall back in certain traps. Like you actually wanted to be better. Like you actually wanted to do better. It's like you understood the assignment, okay? You understood the assignments, and you have passed. You understood the assignments. And you have passed, okay? So congratulations, you guys. All right, I'm going to end that there. You guys like the video, subscribe, all of that good, juicy stuff. Okay, check out the description box down below. All right, I love you guys so much, and I am out.